Hello everyone, welcome back. Metroid Prime Remastered. They rebuilt in a hurry. Okay, we defeated Flagra. Cleaned up the joint. Got rid of the poison water. Got a few upgrades in our pockets, but not enough. We need more. I want more. We need to head to Magmoor Caverns and Fendrana. Now that we have the Varia suit, we can do so safely. Varia suit protects us, of course, from extreme temperatures. So we are good. But like a dummy, I jumped off the ledge, so now we have to go all the way back around. Hope I'm going the right way. Wait. Okay, that didn't take as long as I thought it would to get back to where I needed to be. So many. Come on, fellas. Take a chill pill. Grisby. Subvolcanic carrion feeder. Carapace can be breached by missile. The Grisby's carapace has been fused together by superheated air. This barrier stands up to everything but concussive blasts. Its intelligence is limited to instinctive scavenging patterns. He's cute in his own way. Oh, right into the lava. Burrower. Tunneling insect predator. Similar to the beetle, though it spends more time underground, it seeks seismic disturbances, then surfaces to attack. It has enough cunning to realize when something is too large for it to handle. Beyond that, it's fairly ignorant. What it lacks in brains, it makes up for with aggression. Clearly. Magmoor, fire-breathing serpent that dwells in lava. Magmoors prefer extreme heat zones and are susceptible to frigid attack forms. Sightless, they navigate the lava currents using their sonar receptors. Magmoors have a keen sense of smell, enabling them to pinpoint targets with startling accuracy. I thought it had eyes. Well, now it doesn't even have a head. Pupper, unstable gas-filled organism, will rupture on contact. Puppers fill their bodies with lethal vibrium gas and float about in search of food. If ruptured, the gas within the pupper is violently released. Despite their fragile bodies, puppers are aggressive hunters. The The gas cloud they release upon death is often fatal to the creature that brings them down as well. We'll just have to make sure not to play in the gas. Sorry, big fella. Whoa. Oh boy. These guys. Triclops. Hard-shelled creature with powerful jaws. Triclops is a hunter-gatherer. It collects small creatures and bits of foodstuff, then deposits them elsewhere for later consumption. The hard tripartite mandibles it uses to move earth and rock are quite strong and difficult to escape once ensnared. Yeah, but they also... you turd. Take the bait. Take it. He took it. Maybe I shouldn't have been standing so close when I shot that. Where? This is what I'm looking for. I'm gonna grab a missile expansion real quick. No. Assuming I can get up this ledge. Okay, we can. Like I stated previously, I am going to try my best to find everything for this playthrough. We'll see how it goes. You gotta love them. They are everywhere. Uh-oh. I forgot about that guy. I think that's all of them. Oh, wait. There is an energy tank here. Uh-oh. I'm going to fall in the lava. I'm going to go ahead and break that. Let it respawn before I try again. There we go. Andrana, here we come. Does anybody have any idea what these are? I mean, I assume they're aesthetic, just decorative, but like, do they serve any purpose? These guys can be tough to scan. Flickerbat, scavenger with optical camouflaging that renders it invisible to the naked eye. Flickerbats are deceptive creatures. The only way to track them reliably is with X-ray imaging. They fly ceaselessly, hunting insects and other small prey that float on the air currents. Flickerbats tend to fly in cyclical hunting patterns, using primitive sonar to navigate. Crystallite, territorial cold weather scavenger. The shell of the crystallite reflects beam weapons. It can only be cracked by a concussive blast. They hang upside down in an ice cave during their larval stage. Moisture runs off its body and forms the hard ice shell, which the crystallite retains for the rest of its life. I believe this is a save station. Indeed it is. Penalized by 30% ration cut and extra duty. Go ahead and pop save. Well, he's got some eyes on him, doesn't he? Scatter Bomba. Pulsating tendrils of energy extend from creature's body. Like all bombas, these creatures can only be harmed by electrical energy. Proximity to these life forms may result in electrical visor interference. It is possible to avoid engaging scatter bombas by rolling into Morph Ball and slipping between the rotating energy streams. It didn't work. Well, it did that time. Baby Sheegoth, glacial predator. Ice shell protects vulnerable dorsal area. Young she-goths grow a resilient shell of ice on their backs, which serves to protect a layer of vulnerable flesh. With this being their only weak point, baby she-goths will turn quickly in order to not allow predators the opportunity to strike at their backs. Powerful hunters, they fire bursts of ultra-cold gas at potential prey, then feast on their frozen victim. Maybe I can not wake them up. Nope, we woke them up. We need the spider ball. Ice burrower. Burrower adapted to sub-freezing climates. A hardy life form, the ice burrower has adapted to the frigid climate in Phendrana. They spend most of its time tunneling through the frozen soil, but it will occasionally surface to attack passersby. Since it doesn't do a lot of damage, I'm just gonna power through and not worry with every little one of them. Don't mind me, just passing through. As the great poison reaches ever further into the planet, we Chozo begin to feel the gnawings of despair. Before it is too late, we now make our last stand. We have begun to build a temple to contain this darkness. At its heart, we will place a cipher, a mystical lock powered by 12 artifacts and filled with as much power as we Chozo can harness. We wonder, even though when we are done, will it be too late? And will the power of the temple and the cipher itself prove strong enough to hold back the poisonous tide that even now swells within the ground, threatening all life? Okay, I guess I need to go around this way. Excuse me, pardon me, excuse me, pardon me. Ow. So many creatures suffer beneath the blight upon the land, and we Chozo are no exception. But for all of our pain, we can at least believe in the promise of the future. We have come to believe that a time may never come when we can once again open the door and banish the darkness we've contained. Even so, our vigilance will forever remain. We believe that on some far off day, a Savior will come and continue what we have begun. For that Savior, we will leave our ancient weapons and armor. The soul who can gather them will be the entrusted one, the only being who can reverse the evil that grows here. Oh, the collapsing. Gooseball is fun. Well, that wasn't as fun. You know, I try not to exterminate most of you. Try to walk around you because you're just native creatures in your own natural native habitats. And, you know, I feel bad about taking you out, but sometimes. Is there just nothing in here? It's chasing me. I need the super missile. Alright, is there anything else I can do in here at the moment? No. Need this. Space boots, space jump, double jump, whatever you want to call it. So let's go get it. I think I can get to it. I know there are a handful of missile expansions that we can get to at the moment. So we'll grab those along the way. Oh, that's right. We're in Magmoor when I need to be way back near the ship. Map check. Let's see. Those are ruins north. We have no choice but to make the long trip back. This time, though, I'm not going to stop and deal with everything along the way. We are just going to run. Did not mean to do that. I guess that's kind of obvious, though, isn't it? Ah, stupid beetle thing. Save station, which I don't particularly need. I mean, we could use healing up, but we'll do that when we get back to the ship. You know, while we have time, let's have this discussion real quick. Um, so I've been doing these let's plays, as people call them, for the better part of 6 years now, and I've had fun. There's definitely been some highs and some lows. You know, there have been moments where I've wanted to just stop doing them, and but I powered through because it's a very enjoyable hobby, and at the end of the day, even if nobody's watching, it's still something that I enjoy putting together and working on. You know what I mean? And I don't really see me stopping anytime soon. I'll probably do this for a while longer. Um, but the landscape that is YouTube, the landscape that is the internet in general, or heck, even the landscape just of people in general, is always changing. People's taste is always changing. That's why every decade there's new hairstyles, new clothing styles, new car models. And when it comes to YouTube, there have been plenty of changes over the years, you know, as far as whether you're doing long play format like I do, or whether you're doing short edited videos. It all really depends on the algorithm. A lot of people kind of bend to the algorithm's will because they want to make money doing this, you know, which I guess I get that. But there was a short, brief period where I really wanted to turn this into a career myself, and wanted to try to make a little bit of money doing this. But ultimately, I decided against that. I keep Patreon open so I can make a couple of dollars to help, you know, fund buying new games and stuff. Just to make things a little easier on me, but it'll never be a source of income for me. There we go. But you know, I don't know. I didn't pay attention to YouTube when it was new. I was very much still in TV land watching television, and I didn't really think highly of YouTube. It was just a place for funny videos and cat videos and things like that. It just made me think of things like America's Funniest Home Videos. That's what I saw YouTube as. And to be fair, that's kind of what it was in the early days. But over time, it's expanded and evolved into something completely different. The reason that I'm bringing all this up is because I've often kind of felt like my content would do better if it wasn't long play format. If I really sat down and edited out a lot of the dead spots, and made funny jump cuts and edits, it might go down easier and might be more digestible in the current landscape that is YouTube. You know, people already have a very short attention span as it is. Maybe not back in the day, but in, you know, millennials and Gen Z going forward, because of the digital age and everybody growing up with phones and tablets and all these screens in front of our faces our entire lives, our attention span is going to suffer. Um, so yeah, I probably would be successful if I were to do that, but it was never my intent to do that. Like, I enjoyed the long format dipping my head. I've always enjoyed the long format that is my show, and I don't foresee me changing it in the future. Recently, in this past year, I have edited. I've done some editing down of some dead air in some of the episodes and let's plays that I've done, but I'm never going to do those like comedic jump cuts and sound effects and all that kind of stuff. It's fine for other people. I've watched plenty of other people do that on their channels with Let's Plays and stuff, but it's not particularly something that I'm looking forward to doing myself. Well, I will admit that a little editing couldn't hurt, so I've started doing that. But I like doing my own thing. I don't follow trends, so this will probably be my format indefinitely. And like I said, I'm happy with that. I can live with that. Look how beautiful this place is. Besides, it's video on demand. You know, you can always kind of skip to the parts you want to see. Flying pirate. Pirates trained and equipped for airborne assault. Flying pirates are extremely agile in the air, but the heat signatures of the jetpacks can be tracked with thermal imaging. While their missiles are extremely potent, their jetpacks can be even more so. If the pack fails, they will make a suicide strike. Get him! We got him! We got him! This crate appears to be the same type of container found on the Space Pirate Research frigate. The material seeping out from the ruptured metal is highly toxic. Analysis indicate that this may be the phazon compound the space pirates were using in their biological experiments. Phazon is beautiful but deadly. I could have swore there was a second missile expansion here somewhere. Okay, we got the one in here. Huh. I thought there was another. Yes, I was wrong. I almost forgot to scan the ship. And I have moments, you know, especially lately on Twitter. I've made an effort to follow as many Metroid accounts as I can because whether they consider it or not, I consider them mutuals, like my peers. We're all Metroid fans. We're all on Twitter. We're all on YouTube making content. Let me see. If I go up from here, shows it runs west. Let me think. Where else was there a half pipe? Where else? We did the half pipe here and there. There is a door up here that we haven't been through. But yeah, I have like 121, 122. It goes back and forth. People keep unfollowing and following. Followers on Twitter. And then on YouTube, I think I'm at 148 subscribers. My alt counts taking up 2 of those. My vlog channel only has like 18 subscribers. I feel like I'm going in reverse here. So yeah, I don't think I'm ever going to be big online. I don't think I'm going to have a lot of followers or subscribers. I don't think I'm ever going to make a big impact. But like I said, the content is produced a certain way on purpose. It's intentional. So you either like it or you don't. And I finally am ready to live with that. But there are moments where I do get jealous. A lot of my mutuals on Twitter have been doing very well lately and growing rapidly. And I'm a little jealous. I'm trying not to be. You know, I definitely want to not be that person, but it's hard. You know, because I put a lot of work into it. You know, I take the time and slap it together and put it up on YouTube and oh no! And so many of my videos will sit at like 0 views, so sometimes it could be a little depressing, a little disheartening, but I think I'm finally at the acceptance phase. You know, you go 5 stages, and I think I'm finally at acceptance. Yay! Okay, you've got to go before you hurt somebody. There we go. Honestly, I have no idea where I'm going. Ow. Hitting the wrong button. Didn't I just come in this way? That requires the spider ball, which I do not have. Monitor station. Okay, where do we go when we get the... Think, Eric, think. I played this so much that I fried my brain. Vendrana. That's where we need to go. That's where we need to go. Okay, I am so sorry. Talking and thinking about things and not even paying attention to what I'm doing. Right into the lava. I really need the ice beam. Would you just... Alright, we're going to take some damage here because I am not going to crawl back over that platform. We've taken a lot of damage since we've gotten back down to Magmoor, haven't we? Clearly I can't talk and do this at the same time. Oh boy. Okay, yeah, we go back to Fendrana now that we have the double jump. Shoot. You know what? I'm just gonna jump from here. I'm sure I can make it. Yeah. Don't care. I've wasted enough time running around. Proving my own point. Against me, rather. Defeating the purpose. It's getting very warm in here. I'm a human heat pump. The longer I sit in the chair, the more heat I transfer to the cushions of this chair, which in turn transfers it back to me. I can jump now. Yay! Now, if I can time this just right, I won't fall in the water embarrassing myself. Ah! Wait, I need to scan these little critters. Ice parasite, scavenger with the crystalline outer shell. Parasites are hardy creatures able to adapt to any environment within 3 generations. The ice parasite is a prime example. Having adjusted to a frigid climate, this vermin now thrives in it. Omnivorous, it can exist in areas hostile to most life forms. Come on. The statue is depicting the bust of a chosen philosopher. The statue is flawless. The statue depicts the bust of a chosen warrior. Flawless. Depicting the bust of a chosen architect. Flawless. Depicting the bust of a chosen shaman. Several stress fractures can be seen running along the surface of this brimstone object. How about one of these? Oh, I do not like this. Ah, I almost made it out. Oh, right. The wave beam was the next thing. Right. He's running after me. Come on, turn around, big boy. Oh. This bro is here to help. Mommy's very angry. I said that earlier already. Shiga, supreme predator of the Fendrana Drifts. Shigots are invulnerable to most weapons, most beam weapons. The crystals on their back absorb energy, which they can fire at prey. Shigots have poor stamina. They hyperventilate after using their breath attack, making their mouth area vulnerable. The soft underbelly of a Shigoth is susceptible to concussive blasts. In battle, they expel blasts of frigid gas to ensnare their targets. They are also fond of ramming and trampling their hapless prey. Missiles it is. But I need to pull in the missiles. Yeah, so after she uses her fire breath, frost breath, she's a little winded. Some might call her ugly. I find monsters to be pretty. Like, I like her. A beautiful but deadly addition to Jurassic Park. I fired too early.
Recorded to logbook.
I thought I'd scanned that already. There was nothing else in here to get, right? I don't think. Well, yay, we have the wave beam. I'll come back to this area when I have the plasma beam. You know what I can do now? Obliterated it. Okay, cool. That means I can progress in this direction. Wait a minute. Alright, there's a purple door somewhere. I want to say here. Yes. Okay, purple door there. So I need the door above me. Yep, purple door up top. Got it.
Recording to logbook.
Ice Shriek Bat. Ice encased ceiling dweller. Like standard shriek bats, these creatures are easily spotted with thermal imaging. They roost on cave ceilings, subsisting on insects, reptiles, and small mammals. Fiercely territorial, they will dive bomb anything that wanders near. Oh. I yawned and held back several burps during that. I really am tired of these guys. Okay.
Recording to logbook.
According to logbook. That's not what I meant to do. Okay, now I just need to get up there. I probably didn't need to go all the way back around for that. Yeah, I was already where I needed to be. An idiot. But we're gonna have to do this twice. Once to get the energy tank over here, and then again to get up to the top where we need to be. Ah, get out of my way. No! Okay, I'm using the morph ball bomb when I get back up there. 3 times. Okay, we're having to do it 3 times. You showed us this already. I really hate water. And here they come. Okay. 3rd time's the charm. Yay, we made it. Time to long jump to a save room. Not a moment too soon, because I think we are done for the day. It's very hot in this room, and I'm hungry. I just feel done for the day. But thank you guys so much for hanging out regardless. Like I said, I enjoy doing these long formats, even if people don't. We'll find our audience. Maybe another 6 years, but we'll find it. All right. See you, folks.